reading out of Revelation chapter 13. Then we're looking at Enoch chapter 104 and 108. And then Zachariah chapter 14. Father, we ask that not only the hearers of the word, but the doers of the word receive a blessing, a double portion from your hand today, that we can leave here today blessed by your hand, and the truth that you desire for us to receive, that we can receive it all according to your tender mercy. We bless you and we thank you in the name of Jesus. Hallelujah. All right. So, we had been talking about earlier about the thing that has come over the earth. And what I want to show you in the word is according to what's right in the sight of Yah. Because these things that are occurring is no new thing. And as we look at Revelation chapter 13 and 14, we're talking about the first and the second beast. All right? And so, in regards to what people are seeing the might and the power of the beast, as the beast is able to carry out all sorts of unrighteous rule and evil against the people of the earth. And really, what can you do about it? Endure. Are you able to win? Fight against these people? You able to go against them? So when we look, saints, because this is what I want to point out. Give me 1 second. I think I got to sneeze. So as I look at this, I've asked myself this question over and over in times past, but right now I'm really asking the question because I'm wondering who's in the same thought process, the same frame of mind as I am. And so as we look and we ask, I think Charlie's our best, I can't find this thing, I don't know where it's at. But I look and I say, I wonder who else has come to the conclusion that there is no victory in the flesh against these evils and these powers. You come to that conclusion?
In the flesh?
Huh?
In the flesh?
You come?
No victory in the flesh?
Yeah, so you've come to that conclusion? What made you come to that conclusion, Alex?
Well, if you're searching for victory in the flesh, then you're kind of searching in the wrong place to begin with.
Okay. But, I mean, there has to be something that bring you to that frame of thought. So let me say this for myself. So, long time ago, I realized that we are dealing with something that seems like it's getting ready to come, and it's going to challenge the very life that so many people love. And this thing that's going to come, if this is true, then I don't see nothing, at least on earth, that's able to stop it. Parallel with that, how can a man get so much power that he can rule the whole earth? Thirdly, why would you want to rule the whole earth? Have you ever thought them thoughts? Have you, Sister Ida? And you came to the same conclusion? So, Kayvon, do you ever think any of them thoughts? Or they don't come to mind? So you young. How old are you, Kay? See, yep, you still in that gray area, but I was having these thoughts around then because right when I was 13, that's when we were up. We used to hang out up there at June and up there at Kuntz. And so our eyes were starting to be open just through this eyes on the prize. And I remember watching an episode and I saw this man get bricked upside his head. It was a white mob and they were out, I guess, walking through a protest, and they were yelling obscenities, and they wanted to break up the crowd, so they ended up like water hosing, the people releasing dogs on them, and then some of the other people they were just walking, and a man came right up and bricked this guy in his head. And I was like, dang. Is that a form of hate?
Yep. Yes, sir.
Is that a deep hate?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So then that's another question. How could somebody have that deep of a hate in them? See, all of these questions I had about why are these things so? So when we read today, there are going to be answers are given according to questions you may have known that you had or you have. And it's not going to be given by me. See, this is how powerful the word is. So I'm asking these questions up front. Mother JC, have you ever experienced racism? Have you ever experienced disappointment? Failure? Have you experienced the powers that be show you in a manner that you really don't have any control in this world? You want to share that what that was? Which one? Huh?
I'll go to the death of my husband. I'll use that one. Going through that situation, there was nothing that I could do. I had no control over his illness. I couldn't do anything to help or anything. The doctors couldn't do anything to help him. And just to go through that. But in all that, and I used to tell people, in all that, there was a beauty in it though. A beauty in death. Watching him go out and knowing that he had the Holy Spirit. Just to see that, just to see the life go out of him. And it was like I could really actually see the life returning back to the Father. And I had no control over that situation whatsoever.
Hallelujah.
So,
yes, ma'am.
anyway, so
Yep.
that's one.
Hallelujah. So, in the question that I'm asking, are y'all listening? So I'm asking these questions because, see, we got to understand that at some point, you should begin to think that there is a force of power outside of yourself, outside of your body. There's a force that is existing in this world that have the power to hinder these unexplainables. But the depth of this is that these things among our ancestors were known among them. Miraculous things was not a unexplained thing among our people. Would you say, Brother Snow?
Yes, sir. A lot of times when Israel dealt with prophets, that's how they would know that they were a prophet sent by the Father.
Mm-hmm. See, and so when we talk about encounters with things, that's how I began to think that, okay, what can I draw on now since I don't have no power in this world? Because this is the instance I'm going to use, Mother. I remember being called into the office. And I know I didn't do nothing. I know you sabotaged my whole coaching career when I became a varsity football coach. I know you did. One, you made it. You kept trying to keep it from me. And you kept bringing all these other people in when the parents are simply, I had already wrote that they wanted me to be the coach. And not only that, you took the whole school year. Nobody takes this long to find coaches. So you took the whole year to find a coach. To the point where now I didn't even know the team that I was coaching. So by the time June came around, I had June, July to try to get ready. So I had to try to build a relationship in 2 months. And then really August get ready to play some ball. So there's no time to jail. I didn't really know the coaches like that. So then you turn around and it was already said, I heard before I even really got hired good. I had just got hired, and within them 2 months of being hired, I heard they plan on firing you next year. How would you feel, Al?
Probably just a lot of shock and depression.
Okay, let's stay right there. See, why? Because see, here's the thing. I knew that what can I really do? So I thought about that when you brought me into the office. When you brought me in, you said, and it was the athletic director. He said, Corey, I really don't want to do this, but we're going in another direction. There's just too many bad things going on around here. I said, oh, really? He really couldn't look me in my eyes. So at that point, see, I know what I feel in my spirit. I know who I am. So I'm looking, when you look at somebody, they really just like beating around it, like. Because here's the option. whoop his tail, kill him, right? They suffer, right? Or go ahead and walk away and accept that there is nobody that is for us that's on our side. We're going to keep experiencing, this is going to keep happening to us over and over and over. Now, but this is what I said in that office. Y'all listen? And then we're going to go ahead and read in Revelation. I said, you know what? I said, there's one thing I can promise you. I ain't worried about you getting rid of me. I ain't worried about you, quote unquote, firing me. Because we know what you did and what you all was doing was unjust, it was wrong. So when you be judged by the Heavenly Father for this ill will, that you remember this day. And you watch, you're going to be judged by it. Well, okay, but we need to go ahead and let the children know that you no longer the coach. Oh, yeah, that's fine. But remember what I said. See, so really, what was the stance I was taking there? See, even then, I had already come to the conclusion. See, not everybody come to that conclusion that there is someone that is responsible for our lives. See, we can say that. See, listen to what I'm saying, Saints. We can say that, but we didn't really understand. So I watch my daughter when we walking through the store, she holding my hand. I can tell she feel comfortable. I can tell you feel that, boy, somebody come over here, my daddy. I can feel it. But that's how I feel about Yah. See, with all of this, so I've come to that conclusion. So I know that right now it might not be registering in our head. I know we might not be understanding. But surely as you desire salvation, this thing that I'm saying to you right now is that it's easy. It's easy to be deceived by your own self because, see, I'm saying all these things because this thing that came on me was a great thing, Brother Word, and I didn't know how I was going to get out. See, when you have things that befall you, when you have things that befall you, what does that mean? Things that come upon you. So the word says, no matter what befall you, what? Count it as joy. So how could a statement like this be made? So that's the end. See, with the crux of this. Why can Yah make a statement like that?
Because he got you.
Because he got you. He is the avenger for the blood of men. You see what I'm saying? So you got to understand. So this is the time that we're in. That you might not be able to, when I was reading it, I was like, wow. Wait till we read some of these instances. All of these instances pertain to either a suffering or an end result. Pertain to this world. Because see, these birth pains is birthing out the new earth. Because the earth can no longer function like this. The earth can no longer carry on in this manner. It makes sense, Sister Zachariah? Do it. How old are you? I'll keep asking you, that's on. Oh, you get mad when I ask you? So if I ask you again next week, you good? So, the thing is that some of you all have not understood this. You young children, you don't understand this yet. You ain't been through the type of fights that we've been through. So you don't really know the depth. See, but I'm saying it Today, why? Because all of you little children that's up there, the day is going to come, because nobody's going to escape this day, where your testimony. I tell the boys all the time, if you see me get my head cut off, don't get weak. Y'all hear me? What you expect her to do if they got you up there on the chopping block? Stay strong. You want to save her life? But you really can't. See? So if you understand that, then, saints, let's get prepared. Let our hearts get prepared. Let's read this. Let's go ahead and open up Revelation 13. Let's start at verse 1. I want y'all to listen to this.
And I stood on the sand of the sea, and I saw a beast coming up out of the sea, having 7 heads and 10 horns, and on his horns 10 crowns, and on his heads names of blasphemy. And the beast I saw was like a leopard, and his feet were like the feet of a bear, and his mouth like the mouth of a lion. And the dragon gave him his power, and his throne, and great authority. And I saw one of his heads as having been slain to death, and his deadly wound was healed. And all the earth marveled after the beast. And they worshipped the dragon who gave authority to the beast. And they worshipped the beast, saying, Who is like the beast? Who is able to fight with him? And he was given a mouth, speaking great matters and blasphemies. And he was given authority to do so for 42 months. And he opened his mouth and blasphemies against Elohim, to blaspheme his name and his tent and those dwelling in heaven. And it was given to him to fight with the set apart ones.
Stop. You hear that? See, what reason why I stopped right there? Because look what it says. And it was given. See, all of this with all this beast and all the world is going on. When you get done, he was given authority to fight against who? Y'all hear this? This is why I got to point it out. He was given authority to fight against you. That's why I said at the end of the day. That's why you got to understand. So all y'all is asking you so that you can get all the way out the way. Let me have all of you. I need all of you because you're going to mess something up. You're going to mess it up. If you don't worship me with all your heart, all your might, and all your soul. Right, Jay? Right? If you don't, you see, because, reason why y'all don't want you involved, think about it, like I was talking earlier, if you don't step all the way in and give yourself so y'all can maneuver you, the flesh is easily overtaken. Satan knows to dangle in front of the flesh. Right? Money, food. Right? Drugs, sex. Well, what? Right? Something is going to get the flesh. Why? There ain't no new thing under the sun, is it?
No, sir.
Ain't nothing new. So then Satan knows the dangle. So watch this. Tell me the truth. Do you desire to be a righteous man?
Yes, sir.
Through and through, full in your heart. Because think about it, not whether you are or not. I said, do you desire? That's what you want, right? Do you, D?
Absolutely.
Now, do Satan know this?
Yes, sir.
Now, him knowing it and what he wants you to is two different things. So if I can't get you with drugs, money, food, sex. I'm gonna get you with torture. I'm gonna overcome you. And maybe you'll plead for your life then. Remember we were reading Wisdom of Solomon? They wanted to see if your Elohim is gonna come and save you. See if you're gonna hold on to what they call your foolish testimony then. See, so that's why, listen, you can't walk this thing. This is an overtaking. Go ahead and finish, Josh.
And to overcome them. And authority was given to him over every tribe and tongue and nation.
Y'all hear this?
And all.
Wait a minute. So you're reading it. Authority was given over every tongue and every tribe. So who is that in the earth?
Everybody.
That's everybody. So did they prove that they got power over everybody? Just now. Did they just prove that? They did. Everybody submit. All the people was full of fear. Nobody revolted. The truth is out that coronavirus is patented. Right? Is that true? From all the stuff we just seen, right? So then nobody even is raising a stink about that. Everybody's just whiffly, right? Nobody said nothing. They scared to carry out the evil, and the people scared to withstand evil. But you have the truth. Because Yah is giving you wisdom. See, he ain't let you be blind, Alice, that, well, maybe the corona. Because I did on purpose. Remember, Gabby, we was at the hospital, I asked her, so what do you think is going on? Remember? Well, they said they can't see. I just wanted to see. I said, look at this. That's why you the children of light. You supposed see, because you supposed to be the ones, but you can't be it when you have in. You trying to test the water, see how deep it is. Oh, that's too deep. I ain't going. Because if I'd had the chance to try out, if I'd have seen all of this coming into the way, brother, word. If I'd have seen, got to pray for ZZ for 4 hours. My wife, go to 7 years. If I'd have seen all that, I probably said, man, please sign somebody else up for that. I ain't got the energy for all that. But instead, y'all just take you through it. Get on in there. You know what I mean? Like, bam, door shut. I ain't signed up for this. Yes, you did. You see what I'm saying? And that's how this thing works. So, because all y'all, think about all they expect you to do is make a decision, right? The disciples made a decision to follow Christ. And then guess what? Now then John the Baptist and Peter and all them found out real quick that they was going against the powers that be. Right? Who else was they going against? The rulers. The rulers of the world don't care about Yah then, neither do they care about Yah now. You see this? So it's showing you right here that they was given the power to overcome everybody on this earth. That's why I read. Come on, Josh.
And all those dwelling on the earth, whose names have not been written in the book of life of the slain Lamb.
Y'all hear this? Their name ain't in the Lamb book of life. Come on.
From the foundation of the world shall worship him. If anyone has an ear, let him hear. He who brings into captivity shall go into captivity. He who kills with the sword has to be killed with the sword. Here is the endurance and the belief of the set apart ones. And I saw another beast coming up out of the earth. And he had 2 horns like a lamb and spoke like a dragon. And he exercises all authority of the first beast in his presence, and causes the earth and those who dwell in it to worship the first beast.
Now stop. You hear this? So you see what's going on? So now, can you see this? The earth is getting set up for a scene. The earth is getting set up not for evil, it's getting set up for worship. So watch this. Let me run it down, Mother Yvonne. If I make more than half the people on the earth sick, if I get rid of all the elderly, if I take control of all the young, and I keep my people covered underground while we do this, then everybody should be under our power. Then when you're under our power, then we are, because all of them is Satan worship. You see this? So they are already planted. They are supplanted in the earth just like you're planted. And so your job is to give your life to Yah unto death. Because that's how He's going to have to use you. All you need is a decision. Well, some people say, matter of fact, way back then, before I even got into the knowledge of the truth, when I was reading all this, like, why would I want to die for this? I kept trying to reason myself a long time ago because I'm like, I don't even want to die, let alone die for a book. And then, the more and more I kept living, Yah was drawing me near. And I was like, if I start reading this and believing this, I'm going to have to start following this. This might lead to death. But if I do this, and if I don't do it, what you showing me that I'm supposed to be doing, then this is going to lead to death because you're going to destroy me. And I remember having this fight with myself, Mother Yvonne. Why we got to go to church? Why do we got to go into this? It ain't nothing else. But all that was based on my lack of understanding. When I was looking at this supposed to be a holy war between the Muslims and the Jews and the Christians. And it's like, it ain't about all that. See, nowhere you read right now that we're reading in Revelation, Yah is being specific. He already said who his holy ones was. So this is in the theme of the book. Who is holy and who is not. You ain't gonna come mix this in where this is Christianity. Y'all get that? Finish reading, Josh.
And he does great signs, so that he even makes fire come down from heaven on the earth before men. And he leads astray those dwelling on earth, because of those signs which he was given to do before the beast, saying to those dwelling on earth to make an image to the beast, who was wounded by the sword and yet lived. And there was given to him to give spirit to the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause to be killed as many as would not worship the image of the beast. And he causes all.
Wait a minute, let's stop before we go there. Y'all just missed it. You hear me, Brother Key? Y'all just missed it. See, Danny, this is how big this war is. He said he's going to cause this thing to be given spirit. Meaning ruah. Right? Meaning breath of life. So this thing is going to become living. Sound way out, don't it? When an unclean spirit has gone out from a man, it searches through. Right? So y'all ain't listening. So that means these spirits are looking for dwelling places. What do you think they doing? They preparing. I even heard people say they get these Nephilim bodies together. You know, these giant bodies that they trying to create so that a spirit can inhabit it. But see, they've been showing you all along with Frankenstein. Huh? Haven't they been trying to put life in Frankenstein? This big giant?
Not very agile.
Huh? He ain't agile. But they've been trying to do it. Mm-hmm. It's crazy, man. Go ahead, go ahead to that verse, Josh.
And he causes all.
Who? Causes what? The beast. Causes who? All. Who's all? Everybody. See this? See, when you guys start thinking in this mindset, that's why I'm talking about this right now. Because I've watched them, I've been waiting on this. When I see all the people of the earth move, then I know what phase we in. You see this? Because y'all done already gave wisdom. The word right here says, and he calls this who? All. So are we in this all move right now? You see that, Sister Joy? Is this standing out, Brother Word? Or is this like, well, I don't quite see it. Is it?
I mean, we all on lockdown right now.
We are, right? You see what I'm saying? Sometimes. Right? Come on.
Both small and great.
Look at that, small and great.
Rich and poor.
See this? See what I mean? So you ain't, because guess what? These people that's operating under the power of the beast, it's only a few select people. And them folks is pure devil worship. So who you think they got their power from? So you look at these crowns, you got these families and you got these other families that was, see, people that knocked each other off to get here to where they was at. We said we gave power to speak. So you look at the Catholic Church is able to speak. And the whole earth will listen. Look at all these people that come and worship and kiss the signet ring and all this other stuff. Y'all hear? So this stuff been in operation all along. And then when I seen that video about the red shoes and seen these folks in the Catholic Church had these red shoes, it's people that was members of that. It's tough. Go ahead.
And free and slave, to be given a mark upon their right hand or upon their forehead.
Now stop. See this? See, we right here in the middle of this bondage. This ain't never sound this more prevalent than today. Would you reading this today? Because guess what? What if you don't get? Everybody stand up. Now watch this. Everybody on this side, if you want prayer, get in this line right here. All right, go back. Everybody that want to get the mark, get in line. You see what I'm saying? So nobody get in line to get the mark, but people get in line for prayer. But the point is, nobody gonna ask you. He said they gonna cause. All. Y'all hear? So you don't have no choice. Y'all hear? Hold up, read, watch this.
And he causes all, both small and great, and rich and poor, and free and slave, to be given a mark upon their right hand or upon their forehead.
Mm-hmm.
And that no one should be able to buy or sell, except he has the mark.
Now stop. So how do we know if you are going to be the carrier of the COVID-19? How are we gonna know? Well, if you got the mark, we're gonna know that that you've been vaccinated. So you're good. So you can go buy. But other than that, we don't want you in the stores. We don't want you around people. You see this? We don't want you around people. So that's why I said. So see what I'm saying about getting prepared, stage 2 and stage 3, you got to get ready. You can't spend, listen, don't run off with your retirement and think that I'm gonna just go live a little longer. Uh-oh. Let's pull it on people. Damn, he asked for my money. No, I ain't. You build your little hut with your little retirement. See how it work out. Right? Put all your food in there, and I want to see. Just like the people that was calling coming from Colorado. I'm on the way to Kansas City. Do what? Oh, I'm gonna go to my dad's house. But if y'all got something for me, can you? All right. Yeah. I'll pray and see. See what I'm saying? See the mark? Y'all listen?
Yes, sir.
So then here it is. Are you gonna take the mark,
No,
bro?
sir.
You know that.
Yes, sir.
You?
I'm not taking it.
For nothing. No hungry. 5 days, 7 days.
No.
Anybody over here taking? Up there, anybody taking the mark? Anybody over here taking the mark?
No, sir.
How many people said yeah, D?
Nobody say yeah.
All right, so remember, right? So do you know how to avoid taking the mark? How? Huh?
Being with the assembly, being with the man of Yah,
Get this right.
who Yah speaks to.
Right? Because see, remember, Yah is going to lead his people out to the wilderness. Y'all understand this? He's going to lead us out to the wilderness. And you got to have already positioned yourself to where you at least was able to take away the earthly troubles until Yah was coming. See, he didn't, see, in the book I found where he already said, be his pilgrim. You know what I mean? Be as one that's in the world, but not of. So he was already telling you. So when it started hitting the world, it's gonna hit. Hey, Lot was right outside of Sodom. So he like he ain't see. He saw the fire and brimstone coming. And Yah only rained on them 2 cities. And people saw that. Finish.
Here is the wisdom. And that no one should be able to buy or sell, except he has the mark of the name, the mark or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here's the wisdom. He who has understanding, let him calculate the number of the beast. For it is the number of a man, and his number is 666.
Well, y'all got that? All right, let's have a seat. Let's go to the next. All right. Well, let's open up to Enoch chapter 104. Chapter 104, then chapter 108.
You ready?
I'm ready.
I swear unto you that in heaven the angels remember you for good before the glory of the great one, and your names are written before the glory of the great one.
All right, y'all hear this?
Be hopeful, for aforetime you were put to shame through ill and affliction. But now ye shall shine as the light of heaven, and ye shall shine, and ye shall be seen, and the portals of heaven shall be opened to you. And in your cry for judgment, and it shall appear to you, for all your tribulation shall be visited on the rulers, and on all who help those who plundered you.
Now wait a minute, y'all hear this? Yes. See what the book don't change what it's talking about. Y'all hear this?
Yes, please.
So look, is it people plundering people right now?
Yep.
And it's people that's helping them plunder.
Yes.
See, because this one thing that billionaire, that Chinese billionaire, he was telling on everybody who was joining in that was just purposely crashing these markets and purposely bringing up this thing. See, the COVID virus was created, so then you used it. And then it created an urgency in the whole earth. So it's going to continue to be used now to cause all people to be in bondage. So all the people that played a part, this organization and that organization, these CEOs and all of these people that are in cahoots with this thing, this is what this book is talking about. This is an ancient book. But it's prophesying so that the children who would come to hear can hear truth.
That's right.
Does this make sense?
Makes sense.
Come on.
Be hopeful, and cast not away your hopes.
Y'all hear this? Look at this. Look, this, you know how old this book is? This is Enoch, man. This ain't James or Mark. Or, right? Come on.
For ye shall have great joy as the angels of heaven do. What shall ye be obliged to do? Ye shall not have to hide on the day of the great judgment, and ye shall not be found as sinners. And the eternal judgment shall be far from you for all the generations of the world.
Y'all hear this? Yeah. Just way back, Brother Word. So, really, what is your job to do? Be
Not sin.
Right? Not sin. Come on.
And now fear not the righteous, you righteous, when you see sinners growing strong and prospering in their ways.
Hear that, Mother Yvonne? What's telling? Don't they do it look like they prosper? But it tells you to do what? It said fear not, did it?
Yep.
Or did it say that?
No,
Did it say fear?
It says, now fear not, you righteous, when you see sinners growing strong and prospering in their ways, be not companions with them, but keep afar from their violence, for you shall become companions of the host of heaven.
You hear this? You're going to become companions of the host of heaven. See, this is a long time promise. This promise of the Most High Yah don't run out. See, this is the Ancient of Days giving out a strong advisement to all those who are going to come into the knowledge of the truth. So this word is so relevant right now. This is why I wanted to read it to you. This is why I wanted to dig into it. Because you got to understand that if you're going to hope in anything, then you got to go ahead and start to compare that, hey, we see these folks creating these diseases and they're killing a lot of people. If you created it, you definitely murdered these people that died from it, if that's what they died from. Right? If you created it, you definitely caused people to fear. That's why some of y'all, I won't worry about calling you, because I want to be fearful. Because I want to hear fear in your voice and then take that in me. It's not like I am. But I'm just saying, I'd rather not hear from you. Something I couldn't even, people, I was just calling. Bro, y'all, so what? I'm like, hell no, man. What? I know I ain't getting ready to talk to them. Hey, bro, let me call you right back. Is everything? I'm going to hit you right back. You know what I'm saying? Had to hang it. When you going to call? Oh, I got you. I just move around. I mean, you better use this wisdom. So letting this stuff just land on, because some of y'all, they won't come and cast all this stuff on. And really, that's what Satan intended.
Come on.
You leave out these conversations, now you question your deal when it said hope.
Yep.
In the hope. So there's a hope that's given, but you got a hope in it. You see what I'm saying? You got that, Mother JC? It is a hope. But if you let somebody come and plant ill wills in your mind, then guess what? You're not going to hope in it. You're going to be deceived.
That's it.
Out of what's promised. See, he said you're going to be companions with the
Host of heaven.
host of heaven. See, anybody going to be greater than you. That's what I've been having in my mind. And that's why I'm trying to stay. And I'm like, Father, break these chains. Because guess what? Somebody in this congregation is fearful. Somebody in this congregation is full of worry, and it just casts out in the atmosphere. That's why you listen. I was reading the other day in Wisdom of Solomon. I mean, it's a rock. And I was just like, look at this. It says, the Father hates grumbling. Listen, y'all don't get it. You got to understand that don't grumble. You got to fight. Hear me out? Fight, bro.
Yes, sir.
Just fight.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
What does grumbling mean?
Oh, geez. Hold up. Once you look it up, I want Brother Snow to say his state. Go ahead while he's doing it.
The Father never let out, it's just my meditation. The Father never let Israel perish in the wilderness because of like his lack of provision or protection. The only time that they perished was when they was challenging his ability to provide and to protect them. But he always gave them something to eat, and always, smoke the rock, the water. Like he always did what he was supposed to do.
He never
even
not.
when they were in the wilderness.
Yes. He never not gave you what you need. He know you need these things. Right?
That's right.
It's the sparrow, right? Right?
That's right.
Yeah.
I mean, I already knew.
No, I want you to read.
Okay. Complain or protest about something in a bad-tempered, but typically muted way.
You hear this?
Similar, whine, mutter, grouse, bleat, carp, cavil, protest, bellyache, bitch, grouch, whinge, pig holes in, chirp, natter.
I mean, it don't get no deeper, do it?
Nope.
That's it. So,
Brother Terrence.
So this is what we talking about, but this all this stuff is coming out the book. And see, reason why, because when you grumble, this is what you do to what Yah is trying to do. See, number one, grumbling shows lack of faith.
Yep.
And then grumbling shows incontentment. And when you ain't content, then y'all know that you're not fit for the long journey. Because that's what happens when you get on a long journey. See, some people, this is what I be trying to tell you. See, I've been walking this thing with people, and I keep bringing myself back, because see, the flesh wants to live. I want to ask a lot of questions that y'all ask, like, why we got to do it like this? Why? I want to do it too. But I know why we got to do it. Because we got to shut up and let y'all do all they going to do, even what shit we don't understand.
That's right.
You understand?
That's right.
Now, oh, he cursed. If I want to leave, it's like, the Holy Spirit ain't, right? Holy Spirit ain't work no more now, he cursing. I've been cursing before. I mean,
Hey.
watch people get healed. Yeah.
Hallelujah. It made me more comfortable.
That's it. Where we at, D?
We still in 104, verse 8.
Uh-oh. Come on.
And although you sinners say, all our sins shall not be searched out and be written down, nevertheless, they shall write down all your sins every day.
Come on.
And now I show unto you that light and darkness, day and night. See all your sins. Be not godless in your hearts, and lie not, and alter not the words of the uprightness, nor charge with lying the words of the holy great one.
You hear this? Y'all hear this? So why would he, this is way back. Why would y'all ever change or alter the words that have gone out of his mouth when this is in Enoch? That ain't even Psalm 89. See what I'm saying? I think 89:35 or 89:37, one of them. But this is Enoch. See, this is why people get deceived this whole time. When you think that, you know what, church, he didn't want us to go through all this. See, people, it just didn't seem right. It felt good because you ain't got to do nothing, but it didn't seem right. Not knowing all this stuff is coming. So this is why these people are going to be prime candidates to just easily let Jesus slip out their mouth. Watch. We don't want you saying Jesus no more, or you're going to die a horrible death. We throwing you in a burning pit. If they throw you 100 feet off a mountain onto some big burning pit, you're going to die. Instant. Right? Now, you don't want to get thrown off of there, you know what I mean? But I'm like, dang. So y'all don't want his word changed, but them people like this, they stand up there. No, I ain't gonna say it. What do you want me to say? Say it. Say it. They gonna go, all right, go on down there.
And they probably will kill you anyway.
They'll kill you anyway. They'll kill you anyway. These folks, it ain't no. So you gotta understand, you dealing with people who ain't no love. It just, see, they gonna do their job, take the testimony out your mouth.
Right. It's like if Eleazar would have ate that pork, they would have killed him anyway.
They gonna kill him.
And he knew that.
Yeah.
He knew that.
Yeah, because these folks are of Satan.
They just want you to lose your soul.
That's it. That's all they have. Let's go, dude.
For all your lying and all your godlessness, issue not in righteousness, but in great sin. And now I know this mystery, that sinners will alter and pervert the words of the righteous in many ways, and will speak wicked words and lie and practice great deceits and write books concerning their words.
You heard this? Come on, man. This is in Enoch. I had to show this to y'all today. You hear this, Sister George? You ever read this? Oh, my goodness. This is, I mean, look what day we in, Brother Keith. This is in here. Come on, D.
But when they write down truthfully all my words in their languages, and do not change or diminish aught from my words, but write them down all truthfully, all that I have first testified concerning them. Then I know another mystery, that books will be given to the righteous and the wise to become a cause of joy and uprightness and much wisdom.
Now you hear this?
Hallelujah.
That's why I'm giving it to you. 'Cause look, everything that I'm showing you today is all right here. This is what we've been doing. This is why we've been digging into these books. Because guess what? They've been feeding us with a knowledge and understanding that the people of the earth don't have. That's why you don't know what's going on. That's why I've been able to talk to you, because we received 2nd Ezra chapter 16.
Hallelujah.
And it talks about a calamity that's coming over the earth. And it said, don't not believe, but prepare, for a calamity shall come and will not delay.
Will not delay.
So when I've been trying to teach people about this, just because you ain't been reading don't mean I ain't been reading it. And I'm trying to get ready. You get in my way when you drag your damn feet. I need your money, your time, your energy, your hands, your children. I need everything you got. Uh-oh. So Israel, Sister Mariah.
Definitely not.
You sure?
Oh, yeah. It's only initially you like understand.
Because people out here is like, oh, Lord, what are you finna do now? I wonder if you finna go get a new car. I am going to get a new car.
Hallelujah.
But that ain't all. That sound bad. Come on. What, sister? That sound bad? But on the serious tip, we got wisdom. So when y'all showing the vision, it's like, man, look, if we set this thing up where our children can run, we got all, it's just like this week, I can see how it look. Sisters in here moving and cooking this. I ain't got to worry about it because my wife got stuff to do. So Sister Ivy come get it. And then I watch Sister Chris, and then I'm watching Sister Jazz, and then see Mother come in. I'm watching everybody. Then look, Mother Sandra, she taking care of something. Sister Abigail, I'm looking at it. Then I'm watching the brothers. We out here in the garage getting this done. Then the trees getting set down. Then we over here going through training. See, all of these things got to get perfected.
That's right.
Because that's the wisdom. Because what we doing? Getting ready for what's coming.
Right.
What else should you be doing every day? Get ready for what's coming. Anytime you got time to sit like this and chill in your goddamn car. I see niggas all the time sitting long, I be getting around the way to the gym. You see these niggas sitting along the street. I'm like, boy, I'll shoot that nigga. Lost their mind. You know what I'm saying, Dan? We ain't got time for that. It feel good when I see us. We work from the day start to the day end. But guess what? When it ain't no lights, right?
That's right.
If all we got is candles and we got to have that wood burning top stove right there, move this thing out, or we can cook on it, that's what we got. We used to complain. Now, air conditioning is hot. I slept in some hot houses. Do you hear me? Believe me, I praise y'all for the air conditioning. But believe me, I slept. You hear me? Hot, waking up, sweat. In the middle of the night, dang. Right? Hot in the mug up there, boy. Oh, man, I'm trying to tell you. I woke up the whole bed where you don't even want to get back in the bed. Like, dang. Been there. And that's what we got to do, boys. The boy will come down to that. See what I'm saying? I know some of y'all boys, like your feet ain't hardly ever hit the ground yet. So it's going to be tough. He said, everything we've been talking about, look, it's right here at 104. Come on.
And to them shall the books be given, and they shall believe in them, and rejoice over them. And then shall all of the righteous who have learned therefrom all the paths of uprightness be recompensed. We're in 105.
Oh, that's in the 104. We're in 108 now.
Oh, 108, excuse me.
It should be at the bottom of that second page.
Yeah. That's right there.
Another book which Enoch wrote for his son, Methuselah, and for those who will come after him, and keep the law in the last days.
Now stop! You hear this, brother, word. Yes, sir. So I got to show it to you. See, if people didn't know that was in there. For those who shall come and keep the law in the last days. That's us.
That's us.
That's us. Did you know? Did y'all know it wasn't gonna be no sacrifice?
You knew, of course.
So they weren't gonna stop us from keeping the law.
That's right.
So y'all gotta understand. See, this is what I'm trying to tell you. This is why, Gabe. This is talking about you. You getting taught the law in this last day. Where the more is? Sleep?
No, sir.
You hear me more?
Yes, sir.
God dang. Come on. Let's read.
You who have done good shall wait for those days until an end is made of those who work evil.
Y'all hear this?
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Come on, man. I went and got it for you.
Hallelujah.
Let's go.
And an end of the might of the transgressors.
Now look what he said. Look what when he referred to the transgressors, mother said end to the might. See, because I always think about this because guess what? Israel never had the might or enough strength. You wasn't the most in nothing.
Nope.
Right?
Right.
You were always the least. You see what I'm saying? So he's still making a promise to them that's keeping his word that he spoke in the beginning. See, he was talking about that in chapter 104, so you know that he didn't want his words altered. But those who shall come and have his word that he had when he gave the decree from the beginning. See, this is how I listen to this. Y'all, that don't ever change no matter where I go. Y'all said, look at this. So I know I'm on the path of righteousness. I know the hope is walking right here on this narrow path. I know the hope is remaining doing what I'm doing. And so this is the simple thing. You got to look around and see what people is running slack. See, when you run slack, brother, word, this is what happens, bro. Y'all separate us when people run slack. See, when you run hard and somebody else runs slack, the thing that happens is now when the blessings and the protection and the wisdom that y'all is giving, guess what? That be for you. It don't be for them.
Hallelujah.
But they'll be quick to say us. Man, he blessing us, ain't he?
Come on.
Is? Y'all hear what I'm saying?
Yes, Pastor.
Yes, sir.
This is what I'll be looking at. But see, I already know because, see, if you really want to get wise, and you got to watch the divide, how y'all divide these people down. They still be here. But your works be fruitless. You be hindered and hampered. Concerning the work of Yah. You can't even fully do the work of Yah. That's my whole thing. See, I ain't going to tell you what to do. I just want you to be able to fully be able to do the work of Yah. And you got to ask yourself, can I? If I'm called upon to do the work of Yah, can I fully do the work?
Yes.
You better keep it like that. Don't let no woman, no money, nothing come where you can't fully do, where you can't be called on.
Yes, sir.
See, you know what people be waiting on? People be waiting on this. Alex, come outside right now, right now. Walk down through the driveway. Stand right there, my son. In 3 days. You're going to go into Kansas City. They're going to want to kill you. But I will save you. Say this prayer when they try to kill you, and I will save you. Oh, you come back in the house. Oh. No, you know how it come? Brother Alice, I need you to come out here and help put these trees down.
That's right.
That's the work. We get prepared. He said get prepared. And I said give you shepherd.
That's right.
Right? See, people want to skip over that. You want that experience. You want to go outside to the driveway. Right? That's what people want. But that ain't what that's not Yah. Because I was just saying the other day, as much as Yah dropped in my spirit, you already spoke through the mouth of the prophet.
That's it.
Right?
That's right.
I'm just saying. So y'all got, look, woo! You got to watch. You got to pay attention. All right, let's go.
And wait ye indeed until sin has passed away.
Y'all hear this? He said, wait till when?
Sin has passed away.
Come on.
For
y'all ain't listening. See, it's only one thing that you waiting on. You waiting for the likeness of sin to be destroyed out of the earth.
That's right.
See what I'm saying?
Yes, Pastor.
Mm-hmm.
For their names shall be blotted out of the book of life, and out of the holy books, and their seed shall be destroyed forever, and their spirits shall be slain. And they shall cry and make lamentation in a place that is a chaotic wilderness, and in the fire shall they burn.
You hear this? This is Enoch. You hear it, mother? See, it don't change. Do it sound like it changed since death?
No.
It sounds like something different, don't it?
No.
Come on, stand way up, man. Come on.
For there is no earth there.
There's no what?
No earth there.
Come on.
And I saw there something like an invisible cloud, for by reason of its depth I could not look over. And I saw a flame of fire blazing brightly, and things like shining mountains, encircling and sweeping to and fro. And I asked one of the holy angels who was with me, and said unto him, what is this shining thing? For it is not a heaven, but only the flame of a blazing fire, and the voice of weeping and crying, and lamentation and strong pain.
You hear this? And strong pain. See, that's right there. See, that's why I was able to stand in that office. See, you got me. I'm fired. This is flesh. So you see, when you learn how to start walking to that thought and that tune, then you can walk off. Just like when he stood there. I remember the day Tom stood there. And I was like, look, let me get all my stuff. These are my clients. He did like this. These are now our clients. Your stuff is over there. I said, wait a minute. I said, you see what this say up there? Let's say Trilogy Sports and Fitness. Well, these are my clients that I brought over here. Well, not anymore. I had to tune in. I had to come back to earth. Do you hear me? I had to come back. I was like, I had to miss it. You know what I mean, Deacon? I done missed it. Where the hell was I at? Don't they say trilogy on there? Because of HIPAA, now they can't leave. This have to remain. I said, look at that. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You don't have no care. You ain't had nothing. I ain't feel nothing. No nothing. Just I said, go. Keith, I about to, man, do you hear me? I sure had my gun on the side. I just kept. I had to think, but I said, I don't want the more of them come see me behind bars. Cause I know they gonna keep me forever if I do this. Right, bro? Right? No, it's him. It is him, but you ain't looking for that. So I couldn't do nothing but smile. You confuse him. Man. I'm not doing him wrong, buddy. Boy, I tell you, dog. Come on, man.
And he said unto me, this place which thou seest, here are cast the spirits of sinners and blasphemers, and of those who work wickedness, and of those who pervert everything that Yahweh hath spoken through the mouth of the prophets, even the things that shall be. For some of them are written and inscribed above in the heaven, in order that the angels may read them, and know that which shall befall the sinners, and the spirits of the humble, and of those who have afflicted their bodies, and been recompensed by Yah, and of those who have been put to shame by wicked men.
Here it is. You see, I mean, it was saying, so y'all see the justice.
That's right.
So I ain't looking for what's gonna happen to you on earth. It's like when I read stuff like this, I already know it's already wrote what's gonna happen to you. It ain't gonna go to pass. See, because I understand the spirit realm. It exists. Danny, so what I said. So when you think temporal, that's why you see people that's sitting, chilling, smoking cigarettes. Wasting all sorts of time. Mm-hmm. See, understand this. Where your sister at? Your sister's working to work. You understand that? It ain't because of Deacon. It ain't because of me, Sister Gabby. No. It's the desire she found to serve Yah's people. See, when you come like that, see, because guess what? I'm in the order of servicing right now. Guess what? You know how many times I really don't feel like doing this? But I find the joy with Yah. So when I find the joy with Yah and what He's doing, then I get excited about His word, and then my flesh ain't even in it. So then I come down here, and this is joy.
Hallelujah.
Till we have people. I was thinking about this earlier in the room. I said, man, wow, Yah. I remember the days of being grievous. I've always had this job. I remember coming to the library and every time I said something. What? Every time I look, I'm like, I just kept going. I said, I'm gonna just one day y'all gonna bring him. But I had already known, because the first day I met him, we walked in the door, the Holy Spirit dropped it on me. So this is my first time meeting him. Shay came through the door, then he came. One day he gonna come against you. He gonna be, you and him are gonna be in a deep. I don't even know this dude, you know what I mean? And it's just like, I'm like, how in the heck stuff like this come? Didn't come the first year. Then the second year started coming. I said, I remember you put that in my spirit, bro. So then what was it for me to do? Huh? No, I ain't have to do nothing. Y'all, he came and y'all got him out. He did it. Mm-hmm. Y'all didn't get all into all that. You know what I mean? See, because guess what? See, when you serving Yah and you understand what's coming, then that's why I stay out of the way. Because my hope is in Yah. So guess what? When people come with all this crookedness, you want to come and do this and do that. I already know what the word is. I already know what y'all gonna do. So ain't no need for me to be worried about what these folks is doing. That's why he said be separate. So you ain't got to really worry about it. Do you want to dwell with the saints, Mother Yvonne? And have a place?
Yes, sir.
Or is it like, well, I don't like being around people? There's some people like that. I know that, though.
Hallelujah.
That's what I'm saying. Some people don't understand it. It's like it's a problem. I believe me, I found out. I got growing boys and what's name. So it's believe me, we try to keep that thing up there clean. But boy, some of these places out the same. This is how you feel about y'all. But guess what? You know, it's working to understand the mind of Yah. Man, Yah has, he got a certain way that he likes things. And this is where I want us to come into this mindset, man, because the more that people continue to free me of things, then that's the more I can flow.
Hallelujah.
You know how many times me and Sister Gabby stopped on the road the other day? I think it was about 5. I said, look at it. Well, and one of them, we was on the highway. And we, thank God, pulled over to the side while I stayed over. One time we was on 39th Street, we ain't go through the light. Well, we're gonna get that vehicle. Right?
That's right.
But I ain't call here crying like did I come here throwing stuff? I'm tired of this.
Nope. Had peace.
Well, let's finish reading.
Who loved Yah and loved neither gold nor silver,
You hear this?
nor any of the good things which are in the world, but gave over their bodies to torture.
Y'all hear this? You see that? So, see, this is why I pointed out your sister. I said, guess what? You know how many times Sister Chris drive out here late and tired? Then come out here. I don't let her go back home. Why was gonna go back home? You can go up there and lay down. But you come out here because, see, this thing, that's in line with the spirit of Yah. When you give up your body and your life, see, guess what? You can't be that important.
That's right.
Because you got to build up the things of Yah. I know people that can't really see it, but believe me, when you have a holy place that's set apart for Yah, you got to think about this in 2nd Ezra chapter 13, when the Israelites said, we're going to go across to a more far distant land. And they traveled a year and a half to get to this place. Why did they travel there? So they can do what? So they can keep the command. See that? Mm-hmm. See what the heck did they give up? Traveling that dang far. Did they drive? Did they fly?
Nope.
Right?
That's right. Travel.
What type of bags did they have? Was somebody carrying big tent bags? Where were they going to get food and water from? But obviously we on the same page making this trek. We got to go serve Yah.
That's right. Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying?
Yep.
See, that's in line with that. So when all these things come, you know what you're trying to do. I'm just trying to serve Yah. It's just as simple as that. You want to set up a place where we can serve Yah.
Hallelujah.
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 So we can be set apart. Come on.
Who, since they came into being, longed not after earthly food, but regarded everything as a passing breath, and lived accordingly. And Yahweh tried them much, and their spirits were found pure, so that they should bless his name.
Now stop. See what y'all hear this?
Hallelujah.
Y'all tried them much. See, some of y'all, you can't get tried. You ain't worth shit. Your first trial, you crumble. Then I tell y'all, I said, look, we stood on the cars. Didn't I tell y'all that? On the highway, on the off ramp. Car broke down. We stayed up there praying.
Hallelujah.
See, so how you looking at your lot like mine? I quit loving this stuff in this world. It keep getting brought in your face. Did you hear it? Did it say? Did this basically tell you don't love the stuff in the world? Did it?
Yes.
And Yah said he was able to try them.
That's right. That's right. Much.
One time?
Much.
Oh, I keep getting tried. I keep getting tried. Like, damn, you can't just have a baby one time where we ain't got nothing. No, that ain't what I said. I'm just all right, time to hunker down again. Jesus. But like I said, I've been praying. So I'm looking at the fruit on the other side when Yah had already planted in my spirit when my wife got pregnant. He already planted in my spirit. This is getting ready to be a ride. Pray. Continue. That you be covered in this thing also. So then when I look, I followed up. I'm like, well, that ain't really you. I ain't thinking about was that really you. I just did it. Then guess what? It came down to the last minute where, look, we went to the hospital. I'm like, here we go. Now, we might have to take the baby. So I'm looking at all this, but I'm thinking back what you said. I'm like, yeah, I'm sitting in the hospital talking. Now I'm recalling and saying, well, you planted in my spirit to pray way back then. So I've been praying. So they're not going to take this baby. I don't receive that. And everything else saying, no, she ain't sick. I don't receive that. All I was doing is sitting there just intercede. Everything that you think you see, I'm sitting there intercede. If I let us go home. You came home, but now you got this heavy cough. Can't hardly breathe. It's just like everything was trying to weigh you down just so it make this pregnancy fearful. You had no energy to push. No strength because your legs, your hips been jacked up. You know what I mean? It's like, see, y'all don't understand this. What I'm trying to tell you. Wait till it come. Wait till these trials that we reading about in this book come, and then it's y'all turn. All the time y'all just sat here. Y'all be sitting here. All you young children, you be sitting here, but all you gonna believe the report. I'm telling you right now. When I can sit and read this in the book, all I can do is thank Yah. Because I can get lost in this stuff. Because I'm watching it. It is what it is. It's what it say, it does. You just don't believe because you, guess what? Yah can't hardly try you because you so shallow. First brush of fire, you out. Oh, I knew you was lying. That's why I tell you, that's why I make people stay in it. While you going through something, stay in it. Can you pray? Mm-hmm. Praying, brother, that you get strength. That you learn faithfulness and hope in this. Why do you think I got like this? I used to crumble at everything, my dear. Boy, that little thing I used to fall apart. See! Ask that. I remember that was the first time I said, pray for what? I said to my mom, Corey, you need to learn how to pray. I can hear my mom's voice right now. Corey, you need to learn how to pray. How am I going to pray about this when I got something? This is happening right now, mama. It's happening right now. How you going to ever learn? But look, I need this fixed. Are you going to able to give me some money or not? I don't have it. Gotta look up somebody come out of nowhere and fix it. Damn. Feel bad. Mama, guess what? I told you if you trust the Lord. I didn't want to hear it. You know what I mean? All right, Mama. Come on.
And all the blessings destined for them I have recounted in the books, and he hath assigned them their recompense, because they have been found to be such as loved heaven more than their life in the world. And though they were trodden under foot of wicked men, and experienced abuse and revealing from them, and were put to shame, yet they blessed me.
You hear this? See, in all things, give thanks.
That's right.
See that?
Yep.
Told y'all, you gotta listen. Only way you gonna be able to do this, Danny, is to be spiritual. As long as your flesh lives, you gotta worry about this. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. You gonna miss it. Sometimes I like when, guess what? When things come where I don't have no control at all, none. I watch out. I'm here right now. Guess what? He brought me over all of them. I just been triumphing over all this stuff. So I said, and then that's how I come to the conclusion. Well, y'all, I know you have a lot for me. You have something you will want me to fulfill in this life. Please give me strength to do it. And allow me the life and the breath to complete those things which you have implanted for me to accomplish. That's why I'm thankful. See, I don't want to get off track. That's why I tell you, I don't let a lot of people come in explain like this dude today. I'm sending thousands of people to you. They're not coming to you because of you. They're coming because of me. I need your help. Pastor Dow and Mother Carol, I'm like, man, this goddamn dude again. See, y'all don't know, this dude, this Pastor Ron, look, the dude is off the chain. One day he made a video talking about that cunt whore Gabrielle Phil. I said, but oh man, y'all don't hear me. You don't hear me. And he did, but he did it.
Yep.
So I just. Y'all don't understand. I mean, it's like, I ain't got time, man. I want to help those that gonna help themselves. That want to see the same glory that I'm looking for. Let's go.
And now I will summon the spirits of the good who belong to the generation of light, and I will transform those who were born in darkness, who in the flesh were not recompensed with such honor as their faithfulness deserved. And I will bring forth in shining light those who have loved my holy name, and I will seat each on the throne of his honor, and they shall be glorified for times without number. For righteousness is the judgment of Elohim. For to the faithful he will give faithfulness in the habitation of upright paths. And they shall see those who were born in darkness led into darkness, while the righteous shall be resplendent. And the sinners shall cry aloud and see them resplendent. And they indeed will go where days and seasons are prescribed for them.
Come on, boy. All right, let's open up to Zachariah. Let me get this over with. Hey, it's something, man. Is this cause and thought? That's it? That's it, Brother Snow? Thank you, Jesus.
Ready?
Yep.
See, A day is coming for Yahweh, when the plunder taken from you will be divided in your midst. For I will gather all the nations against Jerusalem to battle, and the city shall be taken, and the homes looted, and the women raped. Half the city shall go into exile, but the rest of the people shall not be cut off from the city. Then Yah will go forth and fight against those nations, as when he fights on a day of battle. On that day, his feet shall stand on the Mount of Olives, which lies before Jerusalem on the east.
Y'all hear this?
And the Mount of Olives shall be split in two from east to west by a very wide valley, so that one half of the mount shall withdraw northward, and the other half southward. And you shall flee by the valley of Yahweh's mountain, for the valley between the mountains shall reach to Azal, and you shall flee as you fled from the earthquake in the days of King Uzziah of Judah. Then Yahweh, my Elohim, will come, and all the holy ones with him. On that day there shall not be either cold or frost, and there shall not be continuous day. It is known to Yahweh. Not day and not night, for at evening time there shall be light. On that day, living waters shall flow out of Jerusalem, half of them to the eastern sea, and half of them to the western sea. It shall continue in summer as in winter. And Yahweh will become king over all the earth. And that day, the master will be one, and his name one.
All right, stop. So y'all hear this? So that's what I'm showing, because today is about reassurance that nothing that is happening right now ain't gonna come under the power of the Most High. It's inevitable. That's what's gonna happen, and that's what our hope should be. But you gotta position yourself. See, I don't know if y'all missed it, but there's a expectation for you that you're gonna have to perform in order for this stuff that we hear. In order for it to work, you're gonna have to make sure that you set yourself all right. See, this stuff ain't just given to any old body. That's right. You understand that?
Yes.
Come on.
The whole land shall be turned into a plain from Geba to Rimmon, south of Jerusalem. But Jerusalem shall remain aloft on its site from the gate of Benjamin to the place of the former gate, to the corner gate, and from the tower of Hananel to the king's wine presses. It shall be inhabited, for never again shall it be doomed to destruction. Jerusalem shall abide in security. This shall be the plague with which the master will strike all the people that wage war against Jerusalem.
You hear this? Are y'all listening?
Their flesh shall rot while they are still on their feet. Their eyes shall rot in their sockets, and their tongues shall rot in their mouths. On that day, a great panic from the master shall fall on them, so that each will seize the hand of a neighbor, and the hand of the one will be raised against the hand of the other. Even Judah will fight at Jerusalem, and the wealth of all the surrounding nations shall be collected, gold, silver, and garments in great abundance.
Now stop. You see this? See what they doing right now? They taking away all the silver, all the gold, all the books, all the food, all every damn thing. Right? That's right. Ain't nothing you can do about it. But what's it gonna look like when they see us come to collect it? Let me have that, sir. Thank you. Let me have that. See, some of these folks, I love the people that fired me. I love them. Let me have that thing. No, I told you. Right? What do you think I could? There is no lamentations. There is no plea. I go to that lake, buddy. Right?
That's right.
Come on.
And a plague like this plague shall fall on the horses, the mules, the camels, the donkeys, and whatever animals may be in those camps. Then all who survive of the nations that have come against Jerusalem shall go up year after year to worship the King, the Master of hosts, and to keep the festival of booths. If any of the families of the earth do not go up to Jerusalem to worship the King, the Master of hosts, there will be no rain upon them. And if the family of Egypt do not go up and present themselves, then on them shall come the plague that Yah inflicts on the nations that do not go up to keep the festival of booths.
You hear this? Mm-hmm. See, these things still gonna be going on. They're gonna be getting afflicted for not coming to our feast that you thought was stupid.
Right.
Come on.
Such shall be the punishment of Egypt and the punishment of all the nations that do not go up to keep the festival of tabernacle.
Wow.
On that day, there shall be inscribed on the bell of the horses, holy to the master. And the cooking pots in the house of the master shall be as holy as the bowls in front of the altar. And every cooking pot in Jerusalem and Judah shall be sacred unto Yah, so that all who sacrifice may come and use them to boil the flesh of the sacrifice.
Now you hear this? Mm-hmm. What sacrifice? They're gonna be meat. Where the sacrifice gonna come from? From meat, right? Or is this gonna be what? A blanket set, your praise?
Must be meat.
Slaughter in the scripture version. So.
Yeah.
And to use them to boil the
flesh
of the sacrifice.
Yep.
You hear that, Gabe? This in the kingdom. Is this in the kingdom?
Yep. Yep.
So while we saving animals, there's gonna be some animals getting sacrificed in the kingdom. Right there. And we just got through reading. Whoever changed and altered the words of Yah, somebody gonna get it.
That's right.
Did we just read that?
Yep. We did. Just do it.
Hear that, Demore?
Yes, sir.
Where's Romeo at?
He's in the room with mine.
Uh-huh. Go ahead.
And there shall no longer be traitors in the house of Yahweh of hosts on that day. Where it says, or Canaanites.
Wow. Yeah. Well, you keep up with his word, because even in Jasher, he talked about destroying the Canaanites from the earth, face of the earth. That's, man, this thing powerful. So there it is, saints. You know, I wanted to bring that to mind as a timely message that we can be reassured that the Most High Yah is who He say He is. He's gonna do all that He purposed His heart to do. And so, no matter what I read, the message always come back to being set apart. Mm-hmm. The message always come back to giving all, giving your whole self to the work of the ministry. Right. There ain't no where look, there's no where to go. You can desire to go somewhere, but where you gonna go?